That's crazy when it goes live on Facebook. It just says, your profile goes to a live thing. Come on, switch. Okay, it's not usually says, but it's not saying it this time. So I need to go into settings and privacy. Change that. I don't know why my privacy is on that friends only. So now more people can see it. Anyway, so I've been flooding a little bit. I'm gonna get on with it now. Go back to there we go. So let's talk about today's race, which is going to start. The women's race is going to start in about 15 minutes or so. So I'm just doing a little pre race. I guess we should go to the women's race first, the women's start list. Let's look at the women's start list first. And in the on the women's start list, we have Park Peterson, Lucinda Brand, Anna Maria Worst, Manon Becker, Denise Betsema. So I was saying there's a couple names missing from that, isn't it? No, it's not. So they've changed the start list. So Park Peterson, and it looks like because when I looked at the list yesterday, Van Van Empel was on there. So now it looks like I guess Van Van Empel's not going to be racing today. So that today is definitely it's going to be a two-up race between Park Peterson and Lucinda Brand. And then it's going to be the best of the rest. Anna Marie Worst and Govenda Hayden, Manon Becker, who finished second yesterday. Denise Bessema, and Anik Van Elfen. So yeah, we it should be interesting. Let's see what happens today. Let's see what happens today. Also, any other notable names? I don't see Zoe in there. Zoe was yesterday's winner, but she said she's more focused on national championships, which are next week. So it looks like she's going to give today a miss. And yeah, so that's what the women's race is looking like. So, but the course for let's have a quick look at the course. I'm just gonna bring the course. No, I can't even do that. But can I or can't I? Okay, let's do it because it's not really the course. It's just a segment of the course. It's probably one of the key feature of the course. It's the part where you're gonna get the most fans. And let's where are we gonna drop that into? We're gonna drop it into here. That should be good. Okay. What are you doing there? Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. There we go. So this feature here is probably the main feature of the course. It's a really steep, sandy downhill, and then after they hit this downhill, then they take a right and go and zigzag back up. A lot of running on this course, a lot of deep sand. So it is a really good race, and you can see the fans. The fans like what, like 10, 15 deep on each side, because everybody basically the big thing here is to see the crashes basically. So if there are going to be any crashes, so people just line up for this part of the course just to check it out and see if there are going to be any crashes. But yeah, this is probably the most popular feature of this course. It's a lot of sand on this course. It's really technical. It's a tough course. So we got, where are we? Let me get rid of this guy. So that was the women's race who I alluded to. So now we're gonna have a look at the men's start list. So on the women, we see you got Puck Peterson, Lucinda Brand again, Anna Marie West, Inga van der Harde, Manon Becker, Denise Betsema, Anik van Alphen. So that's going to be basically who's going to be up front. There's no Zoe, there's no Alvarado, there's no Van Van Empel. And the other thing is Anna Marie West looks like she's going to have a chance to regain the lead in the points in the UCI World Cup. But like there are a couple races back where Alvarado could get hers back and go back to the top of these standings. So let's look at the men. So we got Matthew Van Der Poel, obviously, Lars Van der Haar, Jars Nieuwenhuis, Pin Run here, Ryan Kemp, Korn Van Kessel, Mies Hendrik, Stan Gordy, Danny Van Leroep, and there's Ali Isby. He's the current leader of the UCI World Cup. So this is a series, and each race in the World Cup series you get points. So Ali Isby is the leader in this competition at the minute. Lawrence Schwack he's touted as like a sandman. He's one of the specialists that loves riding in the sand. Niels Van der Poel and Michael Van der Hoort are also two other people that are really good in the sand. Yeah, Thibaut Nisi raced yesterday. He was doing okay, but he sort of died toward the end. So we see how he's going to get on today. He was my pick for yesterday, but I didn't expect him to die, just fade like he did. Jorn Wurs and Toon Vanderbush. And that's about it for me for standouts. There's two people that's missing, which is Walt Van Aert and Tom Pidcock. So those are your two key people that are missing from today's lineup. But the rest of the race should be pretty good. So the only brother in there, his name is Michael Crispin. Where is he to? Michael Crispin. He was I saw him yesterday. Unless he pulled out. Oh, there he is, number 31. He's from France. I don't know which African country he's from. I gotta find out, because which African country his parents are from, but he was born in France. His name is Michael Crispin, and he's been doing okay. So we'll see how he gets on. He's the only brother that's in there. So we gotta support the brothers. We love everybody, but it's like, you know what I mean. Yeah. But anyway, so that's a quick look at what's going on in today's race. Like I said, like the main feature will be this downhill. Oh my goodness. So if you tune into the race, so basically I watch it on Eurosport. I don't know how you're able to watch it in other countries. If you would like to learn how to watch it, then I'll let you know how to do that. But if you look on this picture to the right, on the rider's right shoulder or the left of the screen, the downhill, it's like you can see the red. You can see like the red, this here. So basically that's all foam. And it's to protect the riders because they come down the hill so fast. So if they land in the sand, they're gonna get a pretty soft landing. But then if they crash at the bottom, and then that's pretty hard soil, so that's gonna hurt. But they put this inflatable barrier up there. So on one side you got the just a regular barrier, regular wire barrier, but the riders don't go over to they veer to the the right side. And yeah, it's it can get pretty gnarly. So if you can tune into today to watch the race, it's going to be pretty amazing. So we got 10 minutes to the start of the race, so I'm going to be out in a minute to get myself ready to check out what's going on in today's race, and then I'll come back later and talk about it. So, and also we got interviews coming up. Hopefully, like this week, we got Charles Kagumu from Uganda. He's the African national champion. Also got to talk to my man Alex Henderson. Good guy, cyclist. Just wanted to hear like how the everyday cyclist gets on. And also, I should be having a few more of those interviews or conversations with just regular cyclists, and I'm really looking forward to talking to regular cyclists and to like share their experience and how they are experiencing cycling. If it's been welcoming, have they learned a lot? What have they learned? Do they have any knowledge to impart upon anybody? So if anybody new is getting into the sport, they can obviously offer some do's and don'ts, because they're gonna make mistakes like we all did, and it's cool to try to learn from one another. So that's my thing right now. My thing is definitely trying to build a connect between the old elite riders like myself and the new riders, because there is a little bit of a disconnect between the older riders and the new riders. So yeah, so thank you for the likes. Thanks for hitting the like button. I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna jump up off of this thing, and get myself ready because I want to tune into the women's race. No Alvarado today. So disappointed. No Van Empel. So yeah, two of the big dogs missing, but Alvarado's out because of a back issue, and it requires a lot of power to be pushing through the sand. And then there's no Walt Van Aert and no Pitcock. So Pitcock was feeling under the weather. Something happened. He just wasn't. He just wasn't. But today, what I hope that is that the commentators that are doing the race pay attention more to the race. Like yesterday, they weren't paying attention to the race. So when Alvarado pulled out of the race, the camera guy left the race, left the leader, went back to Alvarado to see what was going on. And Alvarado, like when she took the little quick right and left, and then I see her riding, I'm saying, okay, she's going through the pit. But then I'm like, it looks extra grassy. Like the pit looked extra grassy. And then I noticed she's riding like really, how come you normally don't see the guys that are power washing the bikes in the shot? And that's because she was in the back of the thing. And then I realized she had just ridden out of the race. And the commentators did not realize this until the race finished. And someone had to tell them. And I'm like just talking at the screen. I can't talk at the screen. And I can't tell the viewers that are watching. Alvarado's pulled out of the race. But we need to know why she pulled out of the race. She pulled out of the race because she stressed her back somehow. So she got to the point where she couldn't even run. She could just about run. And her back was just really, really killing her. And so she pulled out. So she's not racing today. So she has an orthopedic appointment today to get herself sorted out. So hopefully she gets sorted out, and she's going to be, back good. Well, her focus is for national championships. She said she wants to focus on national championships, which is next week. So all countries most countries, and even in the U.S., are going to be holding their cyclocross national championships next Sunday, and we'll see how it goes. I would like to get up to I think it's Scotland, to try and get to the UK World Championships. I'm going to try my best. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we'll see what happens. And I put in my request for a press pass, and I'll see if I could get there so I can talk to some of the up and coming stars, like the young boy. His name, he calls himself Zanderpool. He calls himself Zanderpool, and he's a really cool young man. If you go back and you look at the Tour de France one year, you'll see a kid that's racing up one of the climbs, and he's like keeping pace with him, and everyone, focused and panned on him, and until the leaders caught him up. And then what Walt Van Aert did, he gave him his water bottle, and the guy the kid literally became a superstar after that. So if I can get up to the national championships, the UK national championships, I'll try to get an interview with him. But because I'm a nobody reporter at the moment, so it might be tough because people are standoffish when they're not really familiar with who you are. But all I can do is try. And then there's Cam Mason. He's going to be hard to get access to, but I would love to. So Zoe Backstead. So I'm going to do my best and see what happens, and see if I can get a chance to talk to some of these folks, and definitely, obviously, talk to some of the up and coming riders. So anyway, I'm going to be out because I got 5 minutes before the women's race starts, and I don't want to miss that. I thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the like button. It really, really helps out. And I'm going to be out. Thank you for joining us. And I haven't played my intro because Facebook is really weird, because my intro has music in it. And if I play it, then it blocks it in certain countries. So that's why, the intro seems sort of bland. But remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Check out Vice One Cards. It's the last business card you would ever need. So this is what I use. I don't use a business card anymore. You take the Vice card and you just tap it to your phone. All your information comes up. And then my tops, if you want, my tops, I get them done by Supercolor. They do amazing transfers. And just to let people know, I still got these to give away. I'm trying to give these away, and it's like nobody wants them. I'm trying to give them away. So I'm going to set up a post where you can you sign up and you log onto the post. And if and I'm going to give it a couple of weeks and see if I could get a couple hundred names in there and do the draw. So I got this white one, and I got a black one, and a baseball cap. Yeah. So, so trying to give away some swag. And it seems to be harder to give away the free stuff. But anyway, I mean, it's comfortable, it's warm. That's the older one is a little bit different. So it's got the big logo on the front. So I've changed it a little bit. So I've gone with the smaller logo on the left side, and then also on the arm, and then on the back of the hoodie. So, but anyway, remember, hit the like button, please, people. Hit the like button, please, please hit the like button. And I'm gonna be out, and I'm gonna go and enjoy this race, and you enjoy the race as well. So, peace out. Have a good day, folks.